Welcome to my journey through the Bible. This will be a summary of 1 King chapter 12, verses 1 through 33. Now, Rehoboam went to Sheba to be anointed to be king. Now, Jeroboam who had fled to Egypt until Solomon had died, had heard about the king being anointed, and so him and the congregation had went to Rehoboam and said, "Your father has put a very heavy burden upon us. He has made us very grievous because of the yoke he placed upon us. If you will lighten this load, then we will serve you." And Rehoboam said, "Come back to me in 3 days, and I will give you an answer." And Rehoboam had talked to the old men who had given advice to his father Solomon and said, "What is the advice that you would give me, that the people have asked me to lighten their load?" And the older men had said, "Today, if you will be a servant to your people, if you will speak good to them, they will be your servants forever." And then Rehoboam had went to his friends that he grew up with. So he asked his peers, "What are the advice that you would give me, that the people have asked me to lighten their load?" And the young men had said, "Tell them that my father has given you a heavy burden, and I will add to it. My finger will be thicker than my father's thigh. My father chastised you with whips, but I will chastise you with scorpions." And then Jeroboam and the congregation had came to Rehoboam to hear what his answer would be. Now Rehoboam had spoke harshly to the people. He forsook the advice that the older men had given him, and he did not listen to the people of Israel. And the people of Israel said, "Then what part do we have in the house of David? We will have no inheritance of the son of Jesse." And this is because the Lord had said that this would happen. "Now, to your tents, O Israel, and see who is on your own house of David." And the children of Israel departed to their tents. And the children of Israel that dwelled in Judah, Rehoboam reigned over them. Now Rehoboam had sent a tribute out to the children of Israel. But when the messenger came, the children of Israel stoned him to death. And Rehoboam had got on to his chariot and went to Jerusalem, where he was made king over Israel. And then the remaining part of Israel went to Jeroboam and anointed him to be king over them. Now Rehoboam, when he had came to Jerusalem, he assembled with the mighty men that was there, as well as with the tribe of Benjamin. And there was 180,000 men, mighty men, that was ready to fight for war in order to make sure that Rehoboam had the whole kingdom of Israel. But the word of the Lord had came to them and said, "You will not go up and fight against your brother Israel." And every man returned to his tent as the Lord had said. So they listened to the words of God and they departed to their tent. Now Jeroboam was worried that the people and their hearts would be turned back to David and his kingdom. His kingdom would be lost if they went and made sacrifices in Jerusalem, where the Lord's house was at. So Jeroboam had made 2 golden calves. He placed one in Bethel and one in Dan. He made priests of the lowest men that were not sons of the Levites. Jeroboam had changed the days of the feast days by a month. He burnt incense and offerings on the altar, and he sinned greatly against God. May God be with you in everything and every way.